What is up, Gun Nation? I'll talk about a few things today. Number one being primer safety and reloading your own primers. Just a few things that we should look out for, be cautious with. You guys getting any snow? We are getting a bunch more snow. We'll let it share out a few minutes here. Alrighty. Well, there's several different primers, guys. There's small pistol, small rifle, magnum pistol, magnum rifle. There's also rifle hard primers. The casing of the primer is harder than your standard primers, and that could cause issues of reliability as well as safety issues. If you're sitting there reloading the primer with the certain chemicals that are impact sensitive, you can drop the ammunition and it could go off. You could drop your firearm and it go off. Anything like that, safety issues. You can have hang fires, slam fires, all sorts of issues. Overcharging the case as well with the primer compound because you're not aware of all the ballistics and the data that comes with that. It could be really dangerous. There's several ways to do it. Some are safer than others. Like the impact sensitive, though, you really have to be careful with that. That's my recommendation on that, is to be really careful with that because it could. That's what it's designed to do. When it takes impact, it blows up. And if it's in a barrel of a firearm or the chamber, it's going to shoot out like you pulled the trigger. So if you drop your firearm, it's drop safe. Well, the homemade primer that you put in probably ain't if you load it a certain particular way. Or firing pin issues. If you're having like dents on your firing pins, for like I've seen this at the range, every time they fire, the next round would have an indentation on the primer. The ammo would shoot just fine, but it would have little primer marks on it. If that happens, you can have like a full auto if you've got a whole mag of primers that are impact sensitive and they're hitting it just right to make it go off. So there's all kinds of issues making homemade primers. So if you're going to do it, I'd do a little bit of it and be cautious with it. Okay? I mean, it's fine to do. I've done it several ways, several times myself, but just thinking of all the issues that could come along with that. Montana. Montana has become a constitutional carry state. They are amongst the free states right now. Who's on, guys? Anybody on here? I was supposed to have more of a notification sent out and probably do it about 6 o'clock or 7. But I had internet issues. My internet went down for a while. So I had to postpone that. I didn't think I was going to get on here today, but I'm on here, stuck in the house, so might as well to do a live stream, something to do. Are you guys hearing me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me all right. Internet's pretty good. Can you guys hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Comment. Well, I was hoping to have a few people on here that usually watch. That's fine, though. We've got a lot going on. Can y'all hear me? Give me a thumbs up, a comment. We do this stuff. We need a feedback of, can you see us, hear us okay? You guys hear me? I need some feedback, y'all. Well, I hope everybody's good out there. Can stay warm and get all the supplies they need. But yeah, you got to watch for the primers, guys. Reloading in primers, homemade primers, can be really dangerous. As well as reloading, if you don't pay attention to what you're doing, you don't know the pressure signs and the pressures and everything. But yeah, Montana, they're a constitutional carry state. That's a great thing. We've also got to watch out for several other bills passing. Hopefully they don't pass, but we got to stay on top of it. Contact your local representatives, your people that's over your area. Can you guys hear me? Give me a comment, a thumbs up. I was having internet issues earlier, so I'm not sure if it's still back up and going or what. Solar charger. If you guys don't have one, I'd recommend getting one. Got a little light on it. A little strobe light. Little flashlight. I can recharge my phones. I can recharge this little cue ball that somebody got me and my son for Christmas. I can also recharge my tactical flashlight off of this, as well as my headlamp. So, very good, useful item. What's up? Yes, we do. We were just talking about reloading your primers, the dangers of slam fires, ammunition accidentally going off because of impact sensitive compounds, may be overloaded, be more sensitive to impact than your regular primers. Dropping your firearms, causing it to go off as well, shooting like a regular bullet, being fired from a gun. So there's all kinds of issues with that. So if you guys do that, be careful. But yeah, reloading stuff is outrageous, particularly more than ammo. I think if you can find it, there's a lot of people that can't find it. Well, besides going online and paying ridiculous prices on GunBroker. Appreciate your comments. Can you hear me? I guess okay. You said yeah, so I guess I was having internet issues earlier. I was supposed to be on here a little bit earlier, so I don't know if my buddy's going to pop in, another YouTuber. Boomstick779, I believe, his YouTube channel. Great guy. He does a lot of ammo testing, joking around on there. You guys good in the storm? Ice storm, snowstorm, whatever y'all got? We've got snow coming. We've probably got 3 inches over the last 2 hours. They were big flakes too. It was just coming down like no other. Montana is a constitutional carry state now, so that's awesome for Montana. There's 6 or 7 other states that had stuff going on. I know Utah did. Tennessee did earlier last year or so. You still don't have power? I wish you luck, man. You guys making it all right there? Staying warm? Hopefully you guys were prepared. Heaters and wood stoves, and lanterns, flashlights, and stuff. Definitely extra blankets, sleep systems. Over the past 3 months, I've bought probably 7 military sleep systems, so that's awesome. I really like those. Do you reload? What calibers do you reload for? Right now, everybody's reloading for everything if they can find it. But that and a lot of other components that's going to go with that is going to disappear. I'm wanting to get some more stuff too. I just hope that it don't disappear on me before I get a chance to get a few things of it. What calibers do you reload for? I've got some 38s right here. Just your solid bullets. That is 250 right there, I believe. Unless I reloaded some old. I've got stuff all around me, so I can keep picking up stuff all day. But reloading, what caliber do you reload for, or do you reload? Let's see. What's up? Do you reload? We were talking about reloading, the dangers of making primers. Somebody else popped in. This is a channel that you participate in the conversation, or we probably don't be on long. You guys reloading? Do y'all reload anything? I recently got into bullet casting a few months ago. 223 and 9mm. 308, stuff like that. Uh, Trying to work on shotgun right now, getting some slug molds, making buckshot, stuff like that. You guys got power? I know one person said they didn't have power. Ooh, right it is. Did y'all hear about the guy in California killing the two women on live stream on social media? Maybe not. It's a topic that doesn't want to be publicized too much. Has anybody heard anything about that? It's happened 2, 3 weeks ago. I just now got some information on it last night. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Got some shotgun shells. This is your regular. I know it's backwards, but your regular Walmart birdshot loads, right? They proposed that. Uh, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. About that issue, I don't think that they're going to pass all of it. It's a highly possibility they may, but I really don't see them doing that. That's probably what they're going to do. They're going to take bits and pieces of it and still stick us with something. But you guys take these right here and cut top of the crimp off right here, okay? Now, say that you had a slug caster or a bigger shot mold, right? Cut the end off of this right here. There's people on here that sell little wooden tools that's got razor blade in it. You stick it in and you turn it and you cut just a smudge off of this crimp, just enough to open this case, right? You take out the shot, pour it out, and melt it down into your slug mode, and then put the slug in here with two shims of some sort so it don't rattle, and then you can put hot glue around it or you can put wax on it and another cardboard sealant and seal it up, and you can turn this cheap round in here into slugs. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but with the right equipment, you can turn these cheap rounds into slugs or bigger shot if you want to. That's crazy for the insurance on every single firearm. I mean, I can understand on to be a firearm owner, but yet it's not even insurance. Like, you're still going to be reliable if somebody steals it. I mean, it's crazy. All it is a money gimmick. That's all it is. And they're trying to make it so expensive that your average common man can't afford to defend himself or his family, or the single mother, or the college student, or anybody. That's just sad. Everybody should have equal rights, and everybody should have the right to bear arms. But that's not the only thing they're attacking, guys. They're attacking our First Amendment right as well. This platform being one of the biggest co-sponsors of that. And that's why I'm on here giving them the big F you. I'm doing it anyway till they take me off. Oh. But yeah, a little something to think about. If you guys didn't know that, taking primers out of shotgun shells is really easy. Priming them, pretty easy. Like I said, razor blade or a sharp knife or X-Acto knife, you can cut it off with your hands, or you can buy the tool. Press it in, man. Just press it in with a stick or a rod. You can make wax bullets out of these, just like that. Make a wax slug out of them. You can even take this round as it is right now and cut it almost completely in half and hand load it into your shotgun and fire it. And this whole front top piece of shell will become one solid projectile. And it will make holes in wood and everything. I've done it. I've done it all the way out to 80 yards. I was actually supposed to make a video of that because I made a video about cut shells, and people were commenting they wanted to see the group patterns of it, which I need to do that. But with all this stuff going on, bad weather and the ammo shortage, it's hard to shoot. And my shooting spot got compromised, so I'm kind of stuck doing more of these videos or other videos that I can make around the house or outside in the yard versus going out and shooting live ammo. Yeah, your bullet molds, especially your 2-cavity molds, are not very expensive. If you get Lee molds, they're like $25 to $30. Well, that was typically pre-COVID prices. Stuff like that. Some of the other molds, the 6-cavity molds, I think even with Lee, you have to buy a handle separately. So, I mean, it's a pain in the butt, but you could buy a set of handles and then change it back and forth between the bullets you want to cast and do it in your free time and collect up a bunch of bullets. That's what I do. And then I powder coat them, reload them in different ways, different forms. But like right now, primers are hard to find. And if you do find them, you're going to pay a lot of money for them. Powder as well. I just got a good deal on powder, so I have quite a bit of powder. I just don't have that many primers left. Another thing with your bullet molds, you can make rubber bullets with them. Take and get a hot glue gun and fill up your bullet cavity mold with hot glue, and then you can just use primer or like a couple 1 to 2 grains, depending on if you're using it for a rifle or not. But again, highly be careful with that issue. After you're done shooting, make sure your barrel is clear of instructions before you load live rounds into it. But I've had no issues with pistols doing that. 38, 9mm, no issues whatsoever. You can shoot them indoors. They are snappy a little bit, but to your ears, noise sensitive, but it's not that loud. And I've put powder in it quite a bit, actually. And it went through I missed the target. I was kind of leaning sideways trying to hold my ears, and I missed a bale of hay that I was trying to shoot and hit the side of my garage, and it went through the aluminum siding on the garage. So it went through a piece of aluminum, so I wouldn't want to get shot with it. I wanted to get a chronograph thing to test velocities. Um, I was working on that, and then where I got the deal of powder at my reloading store in town went out of business, so uh, I kind of held up on all that right now, and then other things happened, and then now we're here. But but yeah, you can do a lot with shotgun shells, even the cheapies. So I buy a lot of them because, like right now, it's fun to play with and mess with them, and you get to go out and pull triggers and use your blasters in so many other ways. Um, Classes, guys. If you need to take classes, go ahead and take classes that you don't require a lot of ammo, or maybe shotgun ammo that you can shoot birdshot with. Um, but there's a lot of great classes: survival classes, medical classes, tactical driving. There's a lot of stuff that you guys can do without having to use your blasters and dig into your bank account a little bit more. And that's another thing. I didn't get to do a lot of training last summer because of COVID, and now I'm not going to do it this year probably because of ammo shortage. So I'm thinking alternative ways, but it's hard without good reliable primers. I've got everything else, but it is reliable primers and having fun on the range. Yes, I would make my own. In a emergency situation, yeah, I would make my own and use them. But in a self-defense scenario, carrying the ammo, I would not want to, not unless I really, really had to. So you guys keep that in mind if you're thinking about reloading primers. Trade around. If you've got a bunch of bullets, you might be able to trade for a couple hundred things of primers. Reload those as your carry ammo or as your defensive ammo with some good quality loads. That way, you know 100% that ammo is going to be pretty much reliable. Uh, Making your own, like I said, is just for fun, guys. Just for fun. Well, thank you. I'm glad. Please subscribe. Pass the word out, guys. We're going to do a 1,000 subscriber video giveaway of ammo for 1 hour on the channel. Once we hit to 1,000 subscribers, uh, that was just something that I wanted to do. I've been watching videos because I'm a content uh, absorber. I absorb all content, all anything, any way to learn. And I watch a lot of big out bag videos and stuff, and I've done it for years before I started doing this as a prepper now. Um, and I just wanted to throw it together for an emergency bag and maybe for my son to throw it in the car. And if it got stolen, well, somebody's got a dog bow and some Dollar Tree stuff, Walmart bag that I got for Christmas. So pretty much low valuable stuff, good stuff, but also not the best stuff. So I wouldn't want to have to use it to survive on. But cordage, combustion, even the container, dog bowl, it was awesome. Um, I've not yet used it. I've got some GI canteen cups that I use. Well, I appreciate it. Uh, I need to work on some editing stuff so I can make the videos a lot better. So, see, I'm glad I stayed on here. But I'm wanting to make it more of a prepping channel because it seems to do a little bit better than your firearm stuff, as well as create another channel, cooking channel. What is it now? Let's see. Starting with R, yeah, it may be. I'm not sure what that is, what you mean, but it does start with an R. We might be neighbors. Yeah, there's a lot, guys. There's a lot of other places. People's done it at Walmart, of course. I'm not gonna lie, like 90% of all my stuff comes from China Mart. I was back in 2020, going into 2020, late 2019. I was promising myself that I wouldn't go to Walmart, but with all the circumstances, I just broke down and went. Protesting and them stop selling handgun ammo and stuff, but I said it on numerous videos or on my Facebook pages of live streams that, I apologize. I meant it with all my heart, but I just turned around and gave in because of all the things that people needed, that we needed, and it's a pretty convenient place to shop, uh, as well as Amazon. I'm not a big online orderer, but I've ordered a lot of things over the last 6 months in Amazon, and I'm going to have to figure out another source to get that because I don't want to support people that's not going to support us in this fight and backstab us. I'm not supporting that. We got to defeat tyranny and fight tyranny at every corner and every step of the way. Make them work for every step that they take. Um, I'm actually thinking about trying to start my own business. So the business would be like selling lead bullets and sheaths and Kydex materials, as well as freeze dried food. Um, I'm working on some of this stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Maybe we could do some videos sometime. I was supposed to have another YouTuber guy in here. He was asking me about my next live stream, and I told him it was going to be tonight. Um, but it was supposed to have been earlier, but I had internet issues. My internet went down for a while. So it just came back up, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get on live. Oh, you had a prepper channel? Get back into it, man. Get back into it. I don't know your situation right now, but I mean, get into it. It's fun. It's a thing to keep you occupied and um, possibly eventually make some little money on the side. At least you maybe get some sponsors to get some free supplies for prepping. I've got almost every life straw or life filter thing they've got available. Numerous and numerous of every one of them, and I'm getting ready to invest in the Berkey water filter myself, as well as an outside plan to collect water and to filter that. Oh, you're getting back into it. That's awesome. I'll have to check you out, man. I'll have to check you out. I appreciate it. I'll definitely look you up and give you a sub. But yeah, my original plan, that's why I'm called Ammo Wizard, is I was going to uh, do gun stuff pretty much and reload ammunition, casting bullets, and doing ballistic tests. That's the reason I was wanting the chronograph and the whole 9 yards, guys. But YouTube is kind of iffy on that. I've seen some subject matter that I'm like, I don't know if you should be putting the content on here. I thought it was against regulations. What is up, buddy? I'm glad you can make it. I was getting ready to call it quits until another YouTuber came in here. So check out the comments above you. They've got a channel as well, so throw them a subscribe. Oh, be careful, man. Don't be on your phone. Trust me, I do that all the time with podcasts and live streams or videos, even. Um, there's several good YouTube channels that just actually just talk, subscribe, and talk your way through the scenarios and the training, and they're amazing for real. So there's nothing to really watch. So I listen to that content, trying to use my time wisely and not waste any time. That's bad, man. I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I'm calling you out on the wrong name. No, it's not. Especially the conditions of the roads that your road may be in. Like the other day, my road was horrible. I was going like 20 miles an hour, like a grandma, and everybody was looking at me like, "Go faster." I'm like, "You're not going to pay for my car. You're not going to give me the extra money on my insurance when my insurance rate goes up. So I'm not going no faster. I'm going to make sure I get to point A and point B the safest I can and the cheapest." It don't, but I turn it on to and listen to it. But I catch myself on it a little bit more than I should. That is a habit that could get people killed, seriously. And especially like road conditions, you really need to pay attention. So shame on you, but glad you're here, guys. Glad you're here. Be extremely careful. Well, I hope you can get back into it since you said X. I'll definitely check it out. You still got your content up? I'm assuming you do. You just stopped cold turkey for a while. But yeah, I like to see other YouTubers in here. That's awesome. We can build a good community that way. Branch out, know what's going on in their areas. I was also talking several times about neighborhood defense forces, uh, getting neighborhood defense forces together in your area, trained up on a like-minded scale. And now with all this weather, that just gives me more incentive to do it because of road conditions. Sometimes our road is the last one they hit in the county. So it would be nice for some people to have some. Okay. Teamwork. That's awesome. Um, my road's the last one they scrape in the county, so it would be nice for us to have a community uh, plow tractor, or somebody in the group can get it, afford it. We can put in money and do something as a community and do that. That way we can clear our own roads and not have any other issues. And like I said, the tractor that can go along with plowing gardens for, you know, for yourself or for uh, community resources in the time of need. You liked all new content? Oh my god. I'm sorry. But I'm gonna give you a little bit of advice that I've learned. If you have to sacrifice something that you like doing or something that you believe in with all your heart, that's not the perfect match for you. I was going through it too, 2019, at the end of 2019, because I severely blew up. And that was around the time that I made my first like 49-second video on some ammo scores at Walmart. Uh, because I seen that it was necessary for me to express my opinion and some people to stand up and fight for what we believe in. And so I just overcame it, and now I'll actually like doing it. But hearing it all over and over, and me doing stuff, going to rallies, sacrificing time, going to rallies, doing prepping stuff, getting stuff in the way, prepping, a lot of stuff. It just built on my relationship too, for real. But if they're hindering you back from your goals, from your dreams, from what you like doing, and won't sacrifice time for you to do that, then it's not the perfect match for you. At least that's how I feel. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where that was. I've never been in there, actually. I don't know if it's still up or not. Just start out with some stuff simple, uh, and build your base back up. Uh, a lot of you, I don't know if you know it or not, but if you can get your social media linked to your account, uh, and get on the groups of like Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that, and share your content out on there. Uh, some of them won't allow you to do like self-promoting stuff, but you've been doing that, and I believe that's how I got most of my subscribers. So if you need a little boost, maybe that'll help you. And like Mr. Boomstick over here, that he'll be reaching 10,000 probably before the end of the year. So that's awesome for him. Keep up those shotgun reviews and shotgun testing, because a lot of people like that. A lot of people watched my Sindel Boss 25 video, even though I about broke my neck in there. That was an old garden, and there was some potholes or divots there, and yeah, I about wiped out. Plus, the flip flops didn't hurt anything, help anything. Oh. Well, I hope you guys make it safely home. I hope your roads and stuff's not too bad. Uh, Ours was actually pretty clear today until it started snowing about another 3 inches. But we were talking about shotgun shells earlier. I don't know if you guys know. Uh, you can take 12 gauge shotguns, cut the end off, dump it out. You can cast the lead down and make slugs. Put a slug in here with some shims, and all right. See you later. You got to do some driving too. That's awesome. Just be careful, guys. Be careful. You cut the end off, put a slug in with a shim, and put wax or hot glue and a cardboard on the top of it, and make a slug out of these cheap shotgun shells. Yeah, if you can find it. But I got a bunch of this as well. Some people are going to get mad at me, but I had 1,000 rounds of buckshot, 1,000 rounds of slugs, and 1,000 rounds of birdshot. And over the last 3 or 4 months, I've bought probably another 500 to 600 of them. Because, like I was saying earlier in the video, if you can't go out and train with your 9mm or your shotgun or whatever, you got some stuff around the house. You can play with these, and you can still use your blasters. Just like bullet casting molds and rubber from hot glue can make rubber bullets. Time like this, you can shoot them in your basement or garage, but you just have to be careful of all the lead that will accumulate from all the primer smoke and stuff. Because a lot of people may not know, but most, especially like your encased copper bullets, your totally cased bullets, the mostly lead exposure is coming from the primer, not from the bullet. That's just a refresher, so you guys wouldn't have to rewatch the video if you wanted to. That's about all you missed. Just talking about Montana. Montana got a constitutional carry bill, so that's awesome for Montana. There's 6 or 7 more states that was looking into it, so I hope they get them passed, and I hope Second Amendment sanctuaries will pop back up. Oh, notifications. I appreciate you guys watching. Probably sorry I'm not too entertaining. Y'all got any more comments? I know you might be driving, but I need some more information to feed off of, or we're gonna have to call it quits. I'm gonna start rambling. Sometimes good information comes out, sometimes it don't. I have a bad habit of it. Oh, these little containers here, they're waterproof, supposedly. I'm going to test them. I might put it on the channel. Um, it's kind of like it's Plano. It comes the same as the plastic ammo boxes. It's made by Plano, the same company. And they have the same kind of seal here. Well, it may have a better seal than the ammo box, actually. Ohio passed it? That's awesome. That is awesome. He said Ohio passed stand your ground law. That's really awesome. This does not seem to be like rubber. It's like a foamy rubber, foamy plastic. Uh, well, more like a foam, kind of like on your military ammo cans. So it actually might seal a lot more. I've got a little bit more expensive box. I think I paid like $6 or $7 for it. These are like $5, I believe. But it's supposed to be waterproof, so I may put this on the channel and test this out, as well as some ammo cans. I'm just trying to come up with some inside videos for you guys. But yeah, these things can be used for fishing, putting your cell phone wallets in. I'm going to use these for bug eye bags for spices for one, and for fire starting stuff in the other. If they're waterproof, I've got several others. I've got one that's got fishing gear in it, which it really don't have to be waterproof. So if it's good, I might put that one in for the fire stuff and put one of them for my fishing stuff, for like a little fishing kit for a go bag. That it's a CamelBak. It's got a few fishing things. I usually just grab it. I like to fish, but I'm not very good at it, so I just put it in and catch what I catch. Sometimes ain't nothing. But I need to improve on that and use my automatic fishing reel. I've got several of those. You keep your ammo in 50 cal cans? Yep. I do too, and I've got the 30 cal and the 40 millimeter boxes, the long ones with the two ends. I've got several of those. Um, I've got several of those, and I put shotgun shells in new ones I bought, and the other ones got AK rounds and 223s, and I've got another one in there that's set up strictly for SS 109 rounds on stripper clips. Oh, so I think the one I've got 1,500 rounds in. Uh, that's a lot of rounds. 1,500 rounds, 14 to 1,500 rounds of 50 round boxes of Perfecta that I got from Walmart. Back when Walmart had it for like $15 a 50. Uh, Still in the boxes and everything, and I was able to put like 1,500 rounds in that. I believe 14 to 15. I think I needed 16 maybe to fill it up. I was mad about that. That was my second ammo can that I've done that with. I keep my ammo. Yep, that's what I do too, brother. And I put it in PVC pipe as well. PVC pipe. Um, put it in there. Keep it waterproof. Keep it sealed up. Keep it back for a rainy day. There's videos of Cache Ace that they're saying most of them's expensive, but it's more expensive to make your own than a PVC pipe. Well, I've done several of them, so I've got that put up for a rainy day as well as some other military waterproofing stuff. They're black canisters. I'm not sure what goes in them, but I've bought about 16 of those. They are pretty small. They're about the same diameter as a pop bottle, uh, and they're about probably 3 feet long. But you can manage to put about 700 rounds of 9mm in them. Perfecta ammo, yes. Walmart Perfecta tool ammo. I've got a bunch of it, guys. I've got a bunch. A couple ammo cans of 40. The only thing I regret on the Perfecta era is I didn't buy enough. I didn't buy enough 308 because at that time I didn't have a 308, but I knew I wanted one, kind of like the 50 cal. I've been accumulating rounds for that for a while. When I had it, when I was excited, I bought it because I knew one day I would try my best to get one, or if I had a buddy, I can just say, hey, let me shoot your ammo, and that's what I've done so far, but I've got the M99 now. But I didn't buy enough 308 and I didn't buy enough 45. I bought 40, 380, and 9mm and 223 all day long. I kept my shelves wiped out of that. And they look at me like I was crazy because I'd come out of there like 4, 5, 6 grocery bags, triple bagged with ammo, and probably another ammo can or two to go along with it. And I've shot it. Yeah, I've shot it. I've saved some back, and yeah, I did take classes, but I was like, I'm going to take a class, so I need 1,200 rounds, so that's why I'm buying it. I did take classes, but all of it wasn't for that because I bought a little bit at a time, so I didn't have a huge investment, and then I wouldn't think that I was spending that much money. And I don't know, it's just my way of doing it. But my only regrets is that I didn't buy enough 308 and 45 ammo because at that time I didn't have a 45 either. Now I do. 45 is a great round, but it's the round that I have least of. 308, I've accumulated a lot lately. Not as much as I'd like, but I've accumulated. But I've got tons of 9mm and 223 Perfecta, 40 Perfecta. Awesome score on that one day for 380. Right when they said they was going to stop selling the 380, it was like $10 a box for 9mm, and Perfecta was like $14.97 of 380. Always higher than 9, almost equal to 40. And they were getting ready to stop selling it. Well, it went on sale for $5, $5 or $8, and I wiped my local Walmart out. It was like 150, 200 rounds. Oddball ammo, yeah. 38 is the same. Really, 38 is the least amount of ammo, but I have the capability of reloading thousands of that because that was my intentions of reloading that to just a fun gun to play with. I mean, nothing against revolvers. I'm just not a revolver guy because I'm thinking about defense and tactical aspect of it, and the reliability of the revolver is awesome, but the limited ability of the rounds, and the quickness of reloading. I've already trained on that platform numerous ways, numerous times, and numerous years of doing it. So I don't want to start practicing with the revolver. I just don't. So that's my least, really, of ammo, but I can reload thousands of rounds of 38 57. That's not an issue. But the actual bullets and the reloading stuff, 45 is now. But anyway, the story was I bought a little bit of rounds, right? I bought all they had on the shelf for $5 to $8. I'm not sure which. And they quit doing the price matching, right? So I went to another Walmart about 40, 50 miles away, and they had like almost 1,000 rounds of it, right, for $14.97. And so I was like, hey, you do price match? She's like, no, we don't do that no more, especially on the ammo. I'm like, well, what about another Walmart? And she was like, I don't know. Let me get my manager. So, yeah, me and the manager talked, and she seen a receipt from the other Walmart, and she looked at the scanner thing, and she said, yeah, if we don't, they're going to be marked down in a couple of days anyway here, so we might as well. And so she marked it down to $5 to $8, and that day I ended up with like 1,200 rounds of 380 Perfecta. Now, 380 is a gun that I've got one of, and it's a Cal-Tech 380. I use it for a backup gun or a last ditch gun, and I don't shoot it that much. So a lot of that ammo got shot up wastefully, or I've sold several boxes to friends because they need 380 because it's impossible to find. So I'm probably down to about 800 rounds now. But like, it's another oddball round that I really don't have that much use for. I like the round; it's a decent round, but I just don't shoot the gun a lot. If I had a little bigger gun, I probably would shoot it more. Well, if you could find the ammo, but I got a good deal on it. But I'm left with probably about 708 rounds, something like that. But that was an awesome ammo score. I was like, yes. That was way before I had my YouTube channel, though. That would have been a good one to put on here. But I made up for it. I took the ammo, and like I said, I've sold several boxes to friends that needed just a few rounds for self-defense in their carry gun or whatever for their wives. Same way with 38s. That's the reason I don't have much factory ammo for 38s or 357s, because somebody's like, oh, I got a little revolver, a 38 or 357 for my girl or for me. I don't have ammo. I'm like, well, here, I have this. I can reload a bunch. So let's help people out. Like, I do pick a lot of ammo, but I'm not just a selfish ammo snob and hog like everybody else is. A lot of people are. I'll help you out. That's the reason I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers, and we'll do some ammo giveaways for 1 hour. Only 1 hour because of the shipping. If you guys want to pay for the shipping, maybe we'll do longer. LCP, yes, it's a good gun. Yeah, it's about the same size. You probably know about it, but it's about the same size. Pretty much identical except the brand, and I think the Ruger locks back. It does, but the Cal-Tech don't. And it's the least gun that I've got magazines for. I think I've got 3 magazines for that. The rest I've got 10 to 12 to 24. Because I usually do my magazines in either 4, 6, 12, or 24. Like ARs, I go with 24. Because I usually run 13 for my battle kit. And then, thank you. You like the Taurus review? I'm trying to get better at them, guys, but it's hard with the ammo. That's the reason I can't do a lot of ammo shooting. It's expensive. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Get me a little bit of funds going, and we'll try to make some more videos. But I love shooting, so if I had the money or the ammo, I definitely would. And right now, it's more ammo than money. Because this is a sad time that we're in, but knock on wood, it's been a blessing for me. God has blessed me so much except on this channel. I really thought I was going to hit about 500 to 600 subscribers before the end of last year, but I didn't. One reason is because I gave up on making videos for a while. One reason it's a particular reason, at least for the content that I had in mind. But the gun reviews, I don't mind doing them. Knife reviews, I probably need to put a knife review up. I was wanting to do knives too because I like knives a lot. The Ontario knives a lot. I've got a Rat 7 and a Rat 2. Yeah, you really don't want to shoot. You really don't want to shoot 22, brother. I've shot probably 7,000 rounds in the last few months. Not counting this month. I've shot a couple hundred rounds beginning of the month. I I've slowed down on that too because I've not been able to replenish. Usually I go out and shoot 300 or 400 rounds every day or so. I'll be able to pick up 3 to 5 boxes somewhere throughout the week. I haven't been able to do that either, guys, so I stopped shooting 22 as much. Pick me up a box. I'm just kidding. I hope you get lucky, brother. 22 single shot. Yeah, that's the only way to slow me down on 22. Did you watch the Taurus review? Did you watch? Which one did you watch? There should be 3 of them: Taurus G3 and Taurus G3C, and the TX22. TX22, it wasn't much. I was rushed at the range. Some guy was getting ready to shoot. You watched both? Well, that's good. The slides are interchangeable on those. I've got a video on that. I don't know if that's the one you was talking about. Was the disassembly and interesting facts? If you got the Taurus and you like Taurus, brother, check out 2A EDU. He's got a lot of good content on Taurus guns on his channel. That's 2, the letter A for the Second Amendment, 2A EDU. Look him up. He's a guy from Michigan. He's a real good guy. He's got content, all kinds of content on the Tauruses. So he's got a lot more. He knows a little bit more about it than I do. One thing is because it's subscriber base and everybody puts in their knowledge. That's what I'm trying to create, kind of like him right now. You know, we can all get together as YouTube friends and you like him, you watch him, you may know him already then. I do that too. I watch other content, even if I think I know how to do it or anything like that. The TX22 is awesome, brother. I've been shooting it, practicing my quick draw on it, got a shot timer. I love that gun. But yeah, check him out. If you watch him, that's great. Anybody else that don't, if you like Tauruses, he does a lot of Taurus videos. You would like to have it? Well, I'd recommend it if you like it. That's a 22 round. That's a great gun. I've not had any issues except Winchester. I'm not knocking Winchester. The round nose shoots fine in it, but the hollow point flat nose ammo wants to get cockeyed in the magazine and cause malfunctions. 22s have given me, shooting more rapid 22s have given me stoppages and malfunctions that I've never had in my lifetime. One being like a triple feed with a magazine issue. You know, I took them. If you watch one of the semi goofing off training videos that I've got of shooting in the woods, that's what happened to my pistol. The round got cockeyed. It had a round in the chamber, and I went to feed another one, tap rack, right? It didn't work, so I had to strip the magazine out, and it got cockeyed. Then I ended up with like a triple feed. Finally, I just threw the magazine down and racked, and then put a new one in, rack it, and bang, bang, bang. And then the CMMG 22 conversion kit for my AR, it had a bolt override. Yes, it is. That's 22 mag, ain't it, bro? Winchester white box, yeah, that's what it was, I think. Yeah, it's the 333 pack and the 5.5 pack or whatever it was. I shoot that up, but I was thinking, I think after one of our other conversations on the live stream, I'm thinking about digging out all my Thunderbolt ammo and shoot that up first before I shoot all the Winchester that I've got up. Yeah, of course, we really never shoot CCI unless we have to. CCI, Stingers, Velocitors, Mini Mags. That's a collector item around here. I didn't know. I argued with one guy because he was like, "That's a good round," but I was like, "Well, it's not a good round before this gun because something's wrong with the magazine because I've got like 7 magazines and it's done it in every single one of them. But it shoots all the other ammo just fine. So it's just a particular round. It's not a bad round. It's just the way the design of it is, or the firearm magazine. It gets cockeyed and it don't feed right. Sometimes it don't feed, or it causes double feeds. 22 long rifle, yeah, that'd be awesome. I wouldn't mind having the Kel-Tec 22 Magnum. I was wanting that for a while, but 22 Magnum was like the 17 HMR. I like the round, but I just don't really want to add that to my calibers because I've got so much to buy for already. Red Bobcat has shot up. Yes, it has. Everything's shot up. PMR 30, 22 mag, yeah. And that's a high round count too, ain't it? Like 17 or something? I believe so. That's something like that. That's the reason I wanted it. Uh, 22 mag and 17 are pretty good rounds, especially for hunting, survival and stuff. Couldn't beat it. 30 rounds? Hell, far. That's what I'm talking about. That's high capacity. We need to ban it. That's standard capacity, y'all. I wish all 9mm was 30 round standard capacity. Oh, yes, buddy. We're having some fun now. Thank you guys for popping in. Oh, I figured a lot of people could be on here. There's nothing else much to do. I'm getting really dependent on internet. I'm going to have to slow down because it was getting rough earlier. I was thinking, well, I could straighten up a few things around here. I could go through my bags, reorganize them, make sure my mags are topped off, possibly get ready to reload, all kinds of stuff. My internet was down. I couldn't watch YouTube. Can't watch Netflix. Dollar store knife. Solid metal. It is full tang. I don't know if you can see that or not. It is full tang. It goes all the way through. This is not the one I was particularly looking for. The one I was particularly looking for had a curved blade like a karambit, and I was like, "That's awesome! You could use that little knife self defense like a karambit almost." Stainless steel. But the other one I have somewhere around here is like a karambit. Mm. I don't know the particular name for the blade for the kitchen knife or whatever, but it was hooked like a karambit. Hawkbill? It may be. I don't know. It was just a aluminum metal handle with a full tank construction. Oh, Dunham's is a bust. I'm sorry, brother. Better luck next time. Do they usually stock the shelves this late in the afternoon, or is it in morning or noontime or what? I was thinking about that myself. I was like, I wonder if I go out on ammo hunting right now, can I find some stuff? Because a lot of people stuck or uh, trying to deal with other issues. They're not going to be out buying empty ammo. Well, I guess I was wrong earlier. I contacted a few people and they said, no, we've been busy as normal. We don't have anything. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I don't. It might be a Hawkbill. I mean, I know what Hawkbill. I'm familiar with it, but for the kitchen knife, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's basically like a Hawkbill, like a Karambit. It's awesome. I had it over here to cut packages open. This is a solar charger. It's got a low, a high, a blink, and a strobe mode. Uh, it should be charged up. It was laying out here in the sun all day. But I can charge my phone. Um, Even this little colored ball thing that we got for Christmas. Um, and my tactical flashlights, all on that if I had to, or car charger. So we can keep the batteries rolling. And my headlamp and my rifle light takes the same batteries. The big long 18 something batteries, they're all rechargeable and they can be intertwined into each other. So I have batteries for my headlamp and batteries for my rifle light, and they can be recharged on wall chargers or car chargers or solar chargers. So I have plenty of light and backups for that. Yeah, there's the hair straightener I was looking for. I also had some beans and rice bags to make today for the Mylar bags. I just had to find my uh, hydration packs or my not silica gel, but the other packs. You like Mylar bags? I've got Mylar bags. You can actually put your ammo in those too as well. I've done it several times when I put my PVC pipes in the ground. I'll put them in a bag, like a Ziploc bag. I'll put them in uh, this might be overkill, but I put them in a Ziploc bag with some silica gel or kitty litter that's 100% silica gel. Uh, and then I put it in a food uh, vacuum seal bag, and then I'll throw it in a Mylar bag and seal it up that way and put some more in there and then seal it up in the PVC pipe. The Ruger 5.7, yes, I've been wanting that, but again, that's another realm that I'd have to find and buy and stock up for. But the 5.7, the new Ruger 5.7 is awesome. Overkill never hurts. I've never had any bad luck with it. Like I've had one buried for 3 months, went and dug it up, and it was fine. I even stuck some matches and some toilet paper and a few 22 ammo on the outside of the bag, and it was just like the day that I put it in there. But I also buried it below my frost line, so all that you don't get all that to deal with. But I dug it up, and when I dug it up, it was good as it was when I put it in there, and they fired, and the toilet paper lit just like normal, and everything. I don't know about 6 to 12 months or longer, but I would say it'd be all right because, like I said, I've packaged it all that. Another reason I did that is because if you watch the ammo packing video where I put it in Ziploc bags, the rounds poked a hole in the bag, so then it would be no good. So I kind of use that for extra security, but also security for like 223s, for instance, where they're so pointy, they'll poke through the bag. And you have to like cover the edges of the points up, or they'll vacuum seal and poke through the bag. 5.7. Yes, that's a good gun. Good idea. Yep, never hurts. Super hard to find. Yes, it is. Like 300 blackout. Like I said, I've seen some 300 blackout. I don't think I've seen some 5.7. Honestly, I don't think I've seen the firearms either. I'm not sure when they come. I swing by there. Yeah, I mean, I was just wondering. That's what I do too. I swing in there randomly. I saw that video. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the reason I made the second part. I mean, you're thinking you're safe, but you're not. And if you poke a hole in the vacuum seal bag just by itself, you know, it may ruin on you, and then you wasted that money, and now you've got false hope and hoping that you're going to dig some ammo up because you need it, and you don't have it. So that's the reason I made all that. That was a handful, though. Putting all those rounds like that, I usually do a few hundred rounds at a time. That was like 2,000 rounds, 3,000 almost, counting the shotgun shells. That was a work. That was a job in itself. And then especially all the little 20 round packs of 5.56 or 223s. Those were 223s, I think. Steel case, 20 little packs. You had to rip them out of the box. Then you had to rip the paper packaging. That was a mess. It had a pile of trash like this. Which I managed to find another 500 round case of that. So I've got to put that up again too. Like I said, I moved up to the 40 millimeter cans now. I've got some more of those I got to fill up. Like I said before, 300 or 400, 500 rounds of new shotgun shells. Probably put those in there. I'm wanting to get a couple of the tall ones, but if I get a couple of the tall ones, you're not lifting it. Like, you're not lifting that sucker unless you've got a dolly or a forklift. I mean, that sucker is going to be heavy. Just heavier, yes. They hold more. You can stand it up or lay it down, but those are actually good for like taking ARs apart and putting it in there. Like the Mossberg Shockwave, I've got one of those that come with the PVC thing, and that's why I started worrying about or thinking about PVC that much because it's a great idea and it's waterproof and they withstand pressures and everything. You got to be careful on that too, but like it's made to work. It's made to be used and to be waterproof mostly. So I mean, that's an awesome thing. But that's what gave me the idea. And then I've also done some research on here. There's a lot of great videos on that on here. Another reason I haven't done all that on video is because I need somebody to help hold the camera. I can put it stationary, but then you guys probably wouldn't hear me unless I get a mic or whatever. And during the COVID, I can't get help with that. A lot of people, my brother and stuff. Well, guys, I hate to run, but I'm getting ready to get off of here. Please like, comment, subscribe, guys. Share the video out. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do an ammo giveaway for 1 hour. And possibly other things. I'm still thinking about it. So we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do that. It'll be the following weekend of hitting 1,000 subscribers. You guys also be prepared for the unknown, and if that day happens, fight like hell and overcome it, y'all. It's been a great stream. I appreciate you guys for being here. My next one will probably be Saturday. I'm going to do another one Saturday, and then it'll probably be Saturday from here on out. So thank you guys. Like I said, I've got some stuff to do, and it's actually my son's birthday too, so I've got to do some more stuff with him. We couldn't actually go do what we was wanting to do because of the snow, but we're going to go snow sledding here in a little bit. So y'all stay warm, stay safe, stay in this fight.